Nice guys.
Got
Sausage.
Well, give me the money.
Sausage in a baguette. Looks good. Yeah. Is it nice guys?
Incredible. Got
Sausage.
Well, give me the money.
Sausage in a baguette. With like cocktail sauce. What's the sauce? Samurai. Samurai sauce.
Samurai sauce.
But for that, 2 of these for €9. And it's good.
So as long as Azaville held out, further advance by the 4th Division was going to be difficult and hazardous. Crisbec might be bypassed, but Azaville must be taken. Alright. Wow. Azaville Battery, built by the German Todd organisation between 1941 and 1944, manned by a garrison of 170 men. Battery was an important element of the Atlantic Wall, at the heart of the fighting from the very first minutes of the American landing on Utah Beach. It was captured on the morning of 9th of June 1944. Our next stop, the American Cemetery. So I'm not going to do a lot of talking in here. I'm going to do a little bit of filming and then just be respectful.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'll tell you something though before we go in. Everywhere we've been so far, there's been places for motorhomes to park.
Look at this here.
Even here at the cemetery.
And it's free.
Yeah.
Free to park.
Everywhere there's been motorhome parking. Absolutely fantastic. The French have absolutely got it spot on, haven't they?
Yeah.
The motorhome parking and the service points. I'm really impressed by it. Anyway, we're going to head into the cemetery. So we'll catch you later.
Yeah. Oh wow. All the names. Yeah. Yeah. wow.
What do you make of that?
That was quite heart-wrenching, actually. Thinking of all them people that died, and yeah, it's quite pulls at your heartstrings.
You have to pay a visit though, don't you?
Yeah, to pay your respects.
Doing a quick stop now at the British Normandy Memorial, which I must say I'm really disappointed with, to be quite honest. The American one, the parking was free. Here's $3.50. Car park's completely empty. And this memorial's just stuck out of the way. Typical. How us Brits just are like given, I feel, very little consideration. But let's go and have a look anyway and see what it's like. See, first thing there, have you paid the parking charge? Right, okay. It's run by a charity. But why should it be run by a charity? Because the American one's not. Quite disappointing. 16th of June to 30th of June, British and other Allied forces were fighting in the thick vegetation and high hedgerows of Normandy's bocage terrain, which the Germans found ideal for defence. Battle for Caen. 1st of July to 15th of July, British attack to the west of Caen had not achieved its full objectives. The Germans made powerful counter-attacks against the ground captured in recent fighting, but suffered severe losses. The grueling struggle continued. Casualty rates mounted, but neither side had a decisive advantage. The next major British offensive was Operation Goodwood, 18th of July to the 20th of July. The British and Canadians faced more than 3 times as many German tanks as did their American comrades further west. This aided the American breakout to the south of St. Lo that began on the 25th of July, Operation Cobra. By the 31st of August, Allied forces were advancing along virtually the entire front. British, Canadian and Polish forces closed in from the north as German forces retreated under heavy ground and air attack. The Allies closed what became known as the Falaise Gap, preventing further German escape. I'm going to say it's impressive, but it's just doesn't have the same vibe as the American
Hey, there everyone is.
memorials. The American cemetery is just kind of,
Also a lot of people there.
yeah, a lot of people there. So busy.
Yeah. Hey, yo, it is
Lots
quite
of tourists, very busy, very prominent.
Yeah.
Whereas the Brit one, although impressive, is kind of seems to be
Yeah.
Yeah, understated.
Yeah, understated compared with the Yanks. I agree with that. I've cut Yanks out, become an American.
Nonetheless, we're going to have a look. The names of the 1,746 who died on D-Day itself are inscribed on the D-Day wall of Memorial Court. Names are recorded by armed services, Royal Navy, Army, Royal Air Force, Merchant Navy and others, including special agents and war correspondents. Here are remembered with everlasting gratitude the soldiers, sailors and airmen from the United Kingdom. D-Day landings of 6th of June 1944 and in the subsequent Battle of Normandy, which culminated in the crossing of the river Seine and the liberation of Paris in the closing days of August 1944. And there's our surname, Gator.
Private.
Lance Corporal Gator, FJ, age 19. So we thought we'd pop in and see the German cemetery as well, which up until 1948 was an American cemetery, but then all the bodies were exhumed and sent back to the US. This is now a place to remember
All the Germans.
the German soldiers who fell.
Look.
Here and that
Yeah.
tumulus in the middle there is a communal grave with a basalt lava cross.
There's 21,000 burials here.
Wow.
It's really different to the American one, isn't it?
Mm.
Wow.
I suppose at the end of the day they were soldiers just like the Allies, just
Yeah.
sent to do a job by their government at the time. It's well kept, isn't it?
Beautiful. Really nice.
You know, it's well kept,
Yeah. Look here.
it's respected. Wow. Certainly brings it home.
It really does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it really does. You just went to the memorial, didn't you? But it was a bit disheartening, really.
Yeah, we obviously went and found all the American stuff because it was
Everywhere.
literally
In your face.
you
everywhere.
just couldn't miss it, could you? Which I've got no problem with whatsoever.
No.
But then we found the memorial for the British,
And it wasn't.
But we couldn't find the cemetery.
So that'd be on our
It
list.
didn't stand out so much,
No.
did it, as the American cemetery, and
No. And this one.
obviously this one for the Germans.
There's
And
other
the same
ones,
for the
Canadians.
Canadians as well. There wasn't
Yeah.
much
No.
in terms of the Canadians, you know, and what they did. So a little bit disheartening actually,
Yeah.
in terms of the representation for the British.
Yeah, very much.
But we'll definitely come back and find
Some photos.
the British one, and we'll definitely come back and do
I want to do
all
all
along
along.
Normandy, all
Yeah,
the
there's
memorials
so much.
and everything to see, but we've just tried to get as much as we can into this week, haven't we?
Yeah. We just came here because we're nearby.
Yeah.
So on the way down south.
Anyway, we're off to Falaise now,
I'm going to
which you
just
might
get
have
a
heard as the Falaise Gap, where the German army was finally encircled.
Here. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow.
It's worth a visit. And like I say, I think we've still got to remember soldiers from all the other nations that fought during them wars.
Yeah, it's definitely. Can we just show the British how the French do their roadworks? They don't block the whole road off
Yeah.
for a mile.
Miles
That's what
and
they do.
miles.
There you go. On England, take a look at their book.
Yeah. Lunch stop
Really nice.
before we have a wander around Falaise.